Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Anife. For those of you that don't know me, for those of you that do, hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. Before I get started with this Smokey Fox Eye look I've got going on, I just wanted to apologize. I know it's been a few weeks since I posted last. It was just really hard for me to sit down and film a video and be my regular, bubbly, energetic self. I don't even know if I am those things, but I like to think that I am. But yeah, it's just been a rough few weeks for me. Mental health wise, so I just really needed to take a break. I actually did try to film, but it was just not working out for me. And I also just wanted to address this because it's so important to take a break from everything when you are feeling this way. Not everyone is going to be happy all the time, and that's okay. And I just feel like with everything that's going on, so many people are feeling the same way that I am, just with the lockdown and so many horrible things happening like every day. I'm a very empathetic person, so I feel people's emotions very deeply myself. And yeah, these past few weeks have just been a lot for me, but we're healing and I've been feeling a bit better lately. So I hope this video turned out amazing, and let's get into the makeup portion of today's video. My skin is already prepped and moisturized, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. You guys may have noticed that I really love this primer. I just love how it makes my skin feel, and it just looks beautiful and poreless after. And I'm just really gonna focus some more product in my problem areas, so under my eyes where I have some large pores, and then my smile lines, of course. Also, I have like a rash right here, and I get it pretty often, and my skin feels so gross right here. All right, next up is foundation. This is what I'm gonna be using today. This is in the shade Santa Fe, and I have not been applying my fake tan recently just because, well, I haven't been feeling like it. So you may notice that this is a lighter shade than I would normally use, and I'm just buffing that in with the Morphe M439. Let me know why I always decide to put on earrings for my makeup tutorials. And they end up getting so dirty with foundation too. I think that's the worst part. And in case you didn't watch my review on this, which by the way, you should, it's a really beautiful foundation. I love the finish. It's so full coverage as well, and you really don't need that much product. As you can tell, I have a lot of blemishes that need to be covered up, so I really like that. And I've been blending my foundation for a very long time. I just want it to be perfect. I'm taking a bit more product on a sponge and then just going over anywhere that needs a little bit more coverage. Now with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I'm just going to brighten and highlight. I'm just taking a bit of concealer on the side of my nose. And then I'm gonna bring that up here. So once I've applied concealer under my eyes, my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, and on my chin, I just like to let it sit for a little bit to kind of get a little bit tackier and give me more coverage. Now I'm just going to blend everything in with my sponge. I'm always tempted to say Beauty Blender, even though it's obviously the Morphe sponge. This is actually a really good sponge. I never realized how good of a sponge it is until like I don't use it for a little bit. And then I pick it up again and I'm like, wow. And it's also so much more affordable than like an actual beauty blender. I mean, don't get me wrong, those are great, but this is performing really well. I just feel like it doesn't absorb as much product as a beauty blender, and I'm getting some really good coverage from this concealer. I'm just going to use a brush to blend out the inner corner here and also my nose. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I still have some blemishes peeking through. I hate that for me. I'm just going to go back in with some more foundation. Let me use the brush again this time. I get fuller coverage. You know what? I'm actually gonna use this one. Okay, and now we're going to contour. I'm just going to go ahead and use this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation in the shade Y535. I hope this doesn't look too dark, but Makeup is a process. We'll figure it out. I'm just picking that up on a Morphe M523, and I'm gonna pat that into my skin. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take the sponge. Okay. Yes, that's better. It's still a little dark. That looks good, right? Yeah. And I'm just applying it like on my cheekbones, like a little bit above where the actual hollows of my cheeks are. A little bit on my forehead, which is not easy to do right now. Will this hair survive throughout the video? I don't know. I'm also just gonna take a bit of product and use that to define my chin, my jaw a little bit. For powder, I'm also gonna go in with something a little bit lighter than usual. This is the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Butter. And I'm just picking up a tiny bit of that on my sponge. I don't wanna like bake, I just want to set it with powder. So I'm picking up a little bit and pressing it into my skin. Basically anywhere that I applied concealer. Now I'm gonna go over that with my favorite bronzer. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer. I also find this is a really good contour shade. What I also really like about this bronzer is that, you know how sometimes you'll apply a bronzer and it'll like cling to your foundation and just look really bad? This one has never done that. Okay. For blush, I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match blush in the shade Innocent Flesh. It's really light, but it has like such a beautiful sheen to it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I feel like it is. Has anyone else been like in such a funk lately? Like, I don't know what it is, but I have just been so down lately. Like, I tried filming a video twice in the past couple of weeks and it was just like not working out for me. I did a Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial and I just wasn't feeling myself. I wasn't feeling the video, and I was gonna do my Kylie Jenner voice, which I get a lot of comments actually saying that I sound like Kylie Jenner. I don't think I do, but I feel like I do a pretty good Stormy baby. Like, Stormy baby. I feel like that was good, right? Like, Kylie, where is she? Stormy baby. I've been applying blush for like 10 minutes. Okay. For highlighter, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight. I keep seeing people using these like little squeezy things from Charlotte Tilbury on TikTok because of Madison Beer. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes me want to buy the contour and the blush so badly. Comment down below if you have it and you think I should do it, because I'm very tempted. For nose highlight, I'm actually gonna bring back a classic. Who remembers this? This is the BALM's Mary Luminizer. I feel like everyone used to use this a few years ago and everyone just stopped. And the other day, I was just playing around with some makeup and I found it again and I was like, wow, this is nice. Why did I stop using this? I'm also just gonna apply a little bit on my cheeks. Did I wanna be this shiny today? No, but it looks cute, so it's fine. Before I move on to eyes, I'm just going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff. You already know. I'm not even going to rave about it for the 1000th time. And I just pat that in with my sponge. For eyes, I'm going to be using another classic. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I feel like so many people have this palette, so hopefully a lot of you can recreate this look. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually just set my eyes with a powder. I already have foundation on my eyelids, so I don't feel the need to apply concealer as well. I feel like the foundation is enough of a primer for me. I'm also going to grab something with a sharp edge so that I can control where my makeup's going, since I like to do my base first. I'm just going in with the shade Raw Sienna on a blending brush. And I'm just kind of applying that where like a big wing would be. Now that I have like this base shape down, I'm just going to take a flat brush and kind of clean up the shape and make it exactly how I want it to be. So I'm just going back in with raw sienna. I just want to make sure that I have a lot of color down, and I'm going to keep kind of dragging it out, but carefully because I don't want to like go under this line here. Now with the same brush and color, I'm just going to take that into my crease and really work it under my eyebrow as well. Oh, I just realized I didn't do nose contour. Because I was gonna be like, blend it into your nose contour, and I was like, girl, you have none on. Okay, pause. We're gonna pause the eyeshadow. Can I get it together? I'm just going to take my bronzer and a brush and just apply some product on the tip of my nose. I like to focus most of the product right in this area because I feel like that's where my nose is kind of wide. So I just focus it down here, and then with any leftover product, I bring it up and then into my eyebrow. And now I'm just going to, you know what, actually I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This works, to just do the little line here going across. Okay, back to the eye makeup. Where was I? Right, I was taking raw sienna on a blending brush and applying that in my crease, working it under my brow, and yeah, okay. I'm just gonna blend it out as well, just kind of connect everything I have going on here. Okay, could that plane be any louder? And now we're gonna blend it into the nose contour. Now I'm taking Warm Taupe on a Morphe M506, and I'm just going over where I originally had raw sienna, but I'm not like diffusing it as much. So I'm concentrating it more towards my lash line. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but in the crease. I'm gonna apply it in the crease, but just like not diffuse it as much. I'm picking up some more of that Warm Taupe, just going over the same place in my crease. Now with the pencil brush, I'm going to pick up Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to apply that on the outer corner here and drag that up like an eyeliner. Because of my eye shape, I'm going to do more of like a bat wing type of thing here. I'm gonna pick up this brush again and just kind of blend that. I'm not picking up any extra product though, I'm just using whatever of Warm Taupe was already on there. And I'm also just extending that out. I'm gonna do the same thing with this brush and the raw sienna. Not applying more, I'm just using whatever was left on there. I do want the crease to be a little bit darker, so I'm picking up this brush again and Warm Taupe, and I'm blending that into the crease. I know it's a lot of like back and forth between colors and just a lot of blending, but honestly, this is what like 90% of eye makeup is, just like blending over and over again. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more of raw sienna because I really like this like warm brown color, and I'm just running that over everything. Now I'm picking up a flat brush and golden ochre, and I'm just applying that to the lid. I'm also using it to kind of like not really do a cut crease, but like kind of, just without the concealer. I'm gonna take this brush again with no product and just kind of blend all the colors together here. And Cypress Umber on a pencil brush again. All right, I feel like I like how this is looking. I'm just going to do the same thing on this eye, and I will be right back. Okay, who else has that one eye that looks really good, and then that other eye that's just like kind of wonky. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but we're just gonna let that happen because this eye looked good and that's the one I was showing you guys. Okay, I do feel like I want to make this a little bit darker since it is kind of like a smoky look. So I'm just going to pick up a detail brush and this, this e.l.f. cream eyeliner. And I'm just picking some up with that detail brush. And I'm just kind of patting that like on the very end here, where I would apply eyeliner. Oh my god, no. I cannot mess this up right now. I will freak out. I just spent forever blending on this eye, so I'm just gonna use this flat brush and a little bit of concealer to kind of clean that up. Now I'm going to blend this into the Cypress Umber with Cypress Umber. Just kind of pat it on top. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and the same gel eyeliner and I'm going to apply that to my waterline and my tight line. And I hate doing that, so that should be fun. I really like this eyeliner though for the waterline and the tight line because it lasts really long. Oh, that's not pleasant at all. This is why I don't do looks like this, it's just... But yeah, this stuff lasts a really long time. So that's why I'm using it and not just like a pencil liner. I have really watery eyes, so like with a pencil liner, it just does not last very long. Now I'm just going to take my pencil brush and raw sienna and run that on my lower lash line. Now I'm taking the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black and it's got a really nice felt tip. So I'm going to use that to draw a flick in my inner corner. Oh, wow. Okay, that went directly in my eye. How many things are going to go wrong for me today? Let me know. So I just like to draw a line extending from my eyelid and then connect that to my lower lash line and fill it in. Okay, now again, I'm just going to copy what I did here, and I will be back. I actually went ahead and filled in my eyebrows as well, just because I do them the same way every time and I don't want to keep like boring you guys. And I already feel like this is going to be kind of a long video. So now I'm just going to apply my lashes. First things first is mascara. Where is it? I love the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It's so good. It just makes my lashes look so long and it gives them so much volume. But I'm actually just going to do a really light coat because I'm applying lashes on top, so. I am missing so many eyelashes in the middle of this eye for some reason. Like, where did they go and why? I usually don't put mascara on my lower lashes and I'm not going to today either. I just feel like it makes the area look way too dark and I don't like that. Okay, for lashes, I'm going to use a pair I got on Amazon. This is what the package looks like. Haikoku, I don't know. This is what it is, and then I'm just going to use the pair on the bottom, and I'm just using the Duo Lash Glue to apply those. I actually have a video up on how I apply fake lashes, my little hack. You guys should definitely check that out. They just apply so much easier and last so much longer when I do this. But yeah, I really like these. They're like 13 bucks for 3 and the styles are really nice. See how pretty they look? I love these lashes. I seriously cannot believe how cheap these lashes are for the quality. It's insane. Okay, now let's move on to lips. I want to do like a nude lip, so let's see. Okay, so for lip liner, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Iconic Nude. And I always start by overlining my Cupid's bow. And then for the corners, I bring it down to my natural lip line. And then for the bottom lip, I do the same thing, overline the center, and then in the corners, bring it back up to my natural lash line. I mean, lip line. And I feel like when you only overline the center of the lip, it just makes them look so much poutier. Now I'm taking the KKW Beauty lipstick in Nude 2. Taking the lip liner again, I'm just going to blend everything together. I think I want to do a gloss too. This is the Milani Lip Plumper in the shade Nude Shimmer. Something spilled in my lip drawer, and now everything is sticky. Like, what is going on today? So if I was to go out, I would just finish everything off with the Charlotte Tilbury All Nighter. That's not right. If I was going out, I would just finish everything off with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, but I'm just gonna hop in the shower right after this, so I don't wanna waste this product. It is not cheap. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I actually really like how it turned out. I don't usually do a dark eye like this, but I'm really feeling this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comments section. If you liked this vibe, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!